It's the day before Remembrance Day, which is a perfect time to reflect on courage. There have been so many stories true stories of people's courage that have been popular over the last couple of years. Unbroken perhaps being the most notable, soon to be a movie. And out of that type of story, I chose something that's a bit different and unusual. It has a local connection and it is a Canadian story. Amanda Lindhout, the author of A House in the Sky, along with Sarah Corbett, who's a New York Times author, uh, they tell Amanda's story. And Amanda actually was just recently speaking at a St. FX leadership event for youth and is a graduate of the Coady Institute. She was a young woman who traveled to various exotic parts of the world, and she uh, began to develop a career as a photojournalist, as a journalist, and traveled to some of the most dangerous parts of the world, like Iraq and Afghanistan. And in 2008, her and a colleague, Nick, traveled to Somalia to do some interviews where unfortunately they were kidnapped and held hostage for 460 days. And what Amanda learns from her suffering and her captivity is profound and helps her to look at the world in a completely different way, a very empathetic and compassionate way. And it is most certainly worthwhile reading. Amanda doesn't sensationalize what happens to her. She recounts it in a very authentic and honest way that is not graphic, but is tactfully and gracefully done. Uh, so, I'm recommending this story because she is a Canadian, and her transformation from a very naive, somewhat foolish young woman to this better person is something we can all learn a bit from. So, thanks so much. We're going to take a break from sharing books out of respect for Remembrance Day and our veteran sacrifices. I hope you have a very peaceful and thoughtful holiday. Thanks so much, and let's keep sharing books.